And welcome back in, folks, to another wonderful podcast. Don't know, I've started like almost every episode recently off with some type of a bang, but I got nothing for you here. I'm just going to come to you openly, honestly. Like I've said before, when I'm in trouble, I'm going to hold my hands up and I'm going to come to you. I'm going to come to you like a newborn baby, straight out the womb, crying, scared, feeling vulnerable. I might not cry on the outside, but on the inside, I'm weeping tears. Tears of pain and agony. No, we're not doing... That's, what that sounds like? That sounds like the poem about the toe. Sounds like that's what we're going to with that. No, I'm just here. Listen, and I don't want to scare you either. I don't want to alarm you. I don't want to be the fire station ringing bells off in your head, making you take your nice, sweet old booty cheeks, wrap them around that cold pole and ride it down to get on the truck with your boys. Listen, I ain't dispatch sending you out on a call, I ain't your boss asking you to go run some errands. You know what? I'm not doing any more examples. Think of the worst thing ever. You thought of it? Not dead puppies. Well, that one's cliche, but just, one that's specific to you. Think about something that you really don't like. Where's your roll-ups, guys? That's my memory. Yeah, we just didn't know if you were on the clock, so we just would appreciate if you wear a shirt at all times. Yeah, that's my... I'm traumatized, to show too much skin. I know how girls feel, Are you sexualizing my body just because I take the shirt off? But yeah, I've been trying to get out the fog. I've been trying to clear the head. I think that a lack of drug intake probably, I'm like looking at these people like, man, think about how much time you would have if you weren't drinking, boozing, smoking, getting kielbasa pierogied every night, Putting the kibosh on the kibosh. Putting the pot in the cauldron. That's what I'd be doing. Be getting out my cookbook and making a whole witch's brew inside my cauldron. Just to go to sleep. So I've been... Well, not by choice, but forcefully I've decided, I've been trying to... There have been palpitations. There have been constipations. There have been reparations. I was under the water. I was respirating. I was out here. I was hesitating. You sitting over there. You're waiting for me to make a joke or to croak. I ain't gonna eat no spinach out of choke. But yeah, I ain't gonna eat no spinach out of choke. I ain't gonna eat no spinach out of choke. You think you're gonna croak? When you're gonna eat that spinach out of choke. Oh, then you're gonna croak. Oh, then you're gonna croak with the choke. Yeah, I don't know. My song was just going off the rails there. This is loud as shit. My song was going off the rails there. I figured I'd, let the professionals take it from here. This is my boy and your boy too, Alexandra Gugal. Yeah, man. 12 pesos. 12 pesos. This guy, he doesn't even know. I'm back here in the shed talking about the raunchiest and yeah, man. I get into the raunchy stuff. Whatever. You interpret it. This guy does not know what we're talking about under the guise of his username. The website says, oh, type in your project for, when you save the songs. And your boy types it in. I'm a good guy. I don't want to get any strikes, I told you on some of the previous episodes, episode 33, I talk of the ice room. I talk about crying and depression. That's just the thing. I don't want them being like, yo, you can't be using 12 pesos. Next thing you know, I'm crying at depression. But this isn't episode 33 of the ice room. This is episode 53 of Rainbows and Sunshine. It's May 22nd. It's getting ever so closer. It's knocking on the door to summertime. It's May 22nd. It's 9:52. We got out here. Told myself this morning that maybe I'd do like a Monday, like last night I was like, yeah, do like a Monday morning podcast, like some radio guy or something. Yeah, man, so waking up that early, commute, that cup of coffee, it's just right. This lady was in my house doing some work this week. Whatever, she's a cleaning lady, okay? That's who she is. That's what work she was doing. She's cleaning the house, but she decided to make some freaking coffee, and I don't know, I wanted to punch her in the face. The smell of coffee is something that I just personally have a strong disdain for. Very strong disdain for. So, this, and listen, she deserves a break. She, this lady's got a knee brace. Yeah, she's a friend of the family, so we hired her as a favor. And yeah, she just, does whatever she wants to do, moves stuff around. This lady taking my freaking microwave or putting it wherever she wants. Just deciding that her house, my house is your house is my house. From your basement to your kitchen, this house was made for me to use. That's the song that she sings every time she comes in. From your shower to your messy kitchen cabinet. And I'll tell her, I'll be like, no, just don't touch anything. Just don't touch it. There's trash. No, don't touch it. Just leave it alone. I'm a dick, folks, okay? If it took you 53 episodes of this podcast to realize the more episodes we go in, the better of a point that is to use. When we were at it took you 37 episodes. Every episode further into the future, that point is more validated. It took you 53 episodes to realize I'm some type of cocksucker? Yeah, man, I am some type of cocksucker. Speaking of cocksucking, I ain't been getting my cock sucked because my girlfriend is away. Yeah, she went to Colorado, and I don't really know. I don't really know why you would go to Colorado. I've never been, but like, I don't understand Colorado. People are like, yeah, man, I just want to go to Colorado where the mountains are. Yo, fuck the mountains. There's plenty of mountains, yo. There's plenty of mountains where we are. I go outside my house, the street is crooked. Okay, so I don't need to go to the mountains. And furthermore, I don't understand cold weather activities. I don't like it. I don't understand, I further talked about weird objects between my feet and the ground and how that is such a big no-no. So I wouldn't ski or snowboard for those reasons alone. But then further couple it with the fact that you're doing that in the freezing cold, I mean, listen, people go out there, they get drunk, they have a good time, but it's like you could go get drunk and have a good time anywhere. Yes, you can. Did you know that? You can go get drunk and have a good time anywhere. I've done it many places. You could go get drunk anywhere except for work. Because you get drunk and you go to work. Well, you might be having a good time for some time, but eventually the harsh realities of the world are going to come right in your face. Just like Johnny Sins. I'm turning into Family Guy out here. Not with the quality, but like just like every time I say something being like, here's a reference behind it. But that's what you got to do, man. That's the formula. That's the formula for jokes. Throw a reference behind it. I mean, there's nobody here to roast, so I'm roasting references out here. Yeah, my name is Alec, and I've actually been sober for 5 hours. Not off caffeine and other stimulants, but I literally haven't hit my weed pen since I left for the gym this morning. Usually when I get home, I'm kind of like chill for a little bit. I feel some type of like weird detox situation going on because like you like this. You think I sit on an angle. I think it looks nice. I cheat out a little bit. I think it looks nice. Yeah, I get home from the gym. I kind of try to chill a little bit and not like murder myself with weed. I don't really know what I mean, what? It's an addiction, okay? That's what you want me to say? I don't know why I need to constantly be getting high. I mean, I love it, is the short answer, but, I noticed with certain tobacco things that I don't actually, like, once I put a lip in, I don't even want the lip. I'm more, like, interested in the whole thought of, like, packing a lip than actually doing it, because actually doing it is gross. I'm like, this is terrible. I have heartburn. I don't want to do it. But in my head, I'm like, man, that sounds nice and relaxing. Nice and relaxing. But yeah, the gym is great because it's one of those things that I don't really like. It's hard to incorporate drug use with. Now, I hop myself up on all the caffeine and stimulants in the entire world. Yeah. I give myself as much caffeine. I should probably have this open just so I can see that it's running. I'm definitely going to have an issue with that going at some point. Yesterday I went to work in the morning, needed an energy drink for that because I had to be up at 9. And then it's like, I'm going to the gym. So it's like, I want my enhancements at the gym. I mean, who am I? I'm going to be at the gym raw dogging it, no enhancements. I mean, what the fuck, It's like the meme, like I see this all the time, like go to the gym enough. And like, people are like, oh, I go to the gym to be healthy. Like at the point where bodybuilding is right now, like it's getting very unhealthy. In fact, I mean, obviously, having that much muscle isn't healthy, but like to get that much muscle, you have to also do a lot of things that are very unhealthy, either taking enhancements, which can be detrimental in any way, muscle enhancers, but like, I guess I also mean like abusing caffeine to listen, unless you're David Goggins, are you telling me, do you think David Goggins, it's a good question. Does David Goggins drink coffee? Does he drink Red Bull? Coffee's gross, but Red Bull is great. Red Bull is great. I mean, all caffeine is great, but not coffee. I don't like coffee. I am a caffeine addict, I know, because like the other day I was like making a cappuccino or espresso or some bullshit, and I was like, oh, this is like nice. Like, let me just try it. And I tried it, and I was like, this is fucking foul. You see me out here, I like a nice sweet drink. I'm not big on that shit. A nice sweet, like fruity drink. That like anything that's brown is really starting to bug me. Faces, brown paper bags. Yeah, man, we got these. I don't understand what it is. We carry one type of brown paper bag and it's just massive. And 99% of the time you're bagging up one thing. So the biggest paper bag in the world, you put your thing in it, it starts floating around. You get home, you got broccoli on the outside of the bag, on your car seat. I don't know. I'm just saying, get your shit together. Speaking of getting their shit together, I have no idea what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is I haven't hit my pen, and I'm staring at my pen. I'm staring her hard in the eye. I'm giving her looks left, up, and right down. Right now, I am looking at this pen like the last roll of toilet paper during the great COVID virus. I'm looking at this pen. I'm looking at this pen right now like Jimmy Butler's looking at that championship trophy. I want that shit. I need that shit. I'll do anything. Okay? Grant Williams ain't going to deter me. Marcus Smart ain't going to deter me. I'm going to get this pen. I don't care what those sorry-ass motherfuckers have to say. I'm motherfucking Jimmy Butler. I'll take any pen I want. This man really is taking down like the entire NBA with like a bum squad. Like it's literally the story of the Timberwolves all over again when he was out there during practice just like making them look like fools. ¿Qué pasa, loco? Oh, shit. Oh, ¿qué pasa, amigo? Oh, mi cuñado text me. What's he gonna say? You gotta wonder, I will go... I don't... I don't, his wording here is a little, I'm not really sure, but whatever. We'll address this later. I don't know what, I get all kinds of weird text messages and shit like that all day long. The best point was brought to my attention. I've seen this many times, but they were talking about like how like before we had phones and shit. Oh, that would be cool. That would be really cool to have that type of a setup. I don't have that type of a setup though, mi cuñado. He's asking me if he could bartend for the podcast. I've had a couple people ask me some things like that. My main man Justin, not the security guard. He wanted to sit in, and it would be cool. I kind of feel bad because I haven't like hit him up for that to like be like that, but I just am like a little bit of a, I don't know. I'm hesitant on things. People want to do things. People, this is becoming too much work for just me. It's becoming too much for just me to handle it all, to be in charge of it all. I don't really have any backup or anything like that. And I'm gonna need some to help me figure it out. But yeah, we're gonna open this up. I got a brand new card today before I went to the gym. You gotta before you destroy your mind and body. Well, who the fuck knows where we're going? I'm gonna open the card. All right, I got a little mixed fruit secret orchard. It says this is a high potency product and may increase your risk for psychosis. Too late, motherfuckers. I want to say also, these are the worst. Can I say that? Am I allowed to say that? This box is freaking terrible. You gotta it's got these push, whatever. What I'm saying is that I end up doing this every time. Oh, opening the box up like an absolute mongoloid. Probably an offensive word in 2023, isn't it? Mongoloid, I'd imagine. It's word to describe podcast host who opens box weird. That's what it means. Yeah, I don't know. This is just, they're freaking terrible, man. Also, this shit is, I don't know, it's messed up. The grooves are all messed up. It's like white boys dancing, baby. The grooves is messed up. Let me get a little mixed fruit. What is this mainly? I try to buy hybrids because I'm trying to check all the boxes. But man, just give me weed. This whole, we're naming it this, we're naming it that. It's got 85 things in it, It's BS, man. With Ben and AJ, and just watch that podcast. I talk about my disdain for the freaking dispensaries. Just be like, here, you just let me go up to the counter and be like, I'll have one weed, sir. And then you're like, one weed? Coming right up. I don't know. That's just me. I'm a simple man. I like simple things like Miller Lite and hot dogs. I like these mixed fruit ones or these secret orchard ones. They're kind of like fruit. Well, go figure, Alec. They're kind of like a little fruity. They're like sweet. They're like, oh, wow. There's like other carts that are like, I don't know, chemically, waxy, weedy tastes, which I don't mind. But these are like actually like, because you buy the cart and they're like, oh my God, like it's named some shit like strawberry gelato. And you're like, oh, strawberry gelato. Like, what is this shit going to taste like? It tastes like weed, Bethany. It tastes like weed, Hannah. It don't taste like nothing else. I'm buying frozen sunset strawberry daiquiri. It tastes like weed. Bubblegum candy Sprite surprise splash. It tastes like weed. Earl. Man, I'm going to write, when I get back inside, I'm going to write different names down because I am drawing blanks. I was like, think of a girl's name, think of a girl's name, think of a girl's name. Earl. Yeah, man, that shit tastes like weed, Caroline. All right. So, but like these mixed fruit ones, they actually, they taste pretty good. They give you a little, they have like a pretty good like flavor to them. Not that I even like give a damn, They have these blue raspberry ones and you're like, shit. And then, you have it, but I mean, like, what's going on? Like, I haven't smoked real weed in years. I haven't bought real weed. I think that if I was made of money, I would. I think if I had like infinite amounts of money, I would, but I don't. So I need to so I only want to buy one form of weed. That's kind of how I've been. I've had bud phases. I've had wax phases. I've had cart phases. I've been in a cart phase for like years now. Because of working and crippling addiction. You got it. Yeah, because I need to have it no matter where. I don't know when that down the way formed. But it did, I used to not during school, I was always great. I mean, did I get high in the morning before school? Yes. But I wasn't like cart guy in the bathroom. Now I'm cart guy in the bathroom. And I don't know when we got there, but we've been there for some time. And I'm not proud of it at every point. You know, there's points where I'm like, man, I wish I was like more lucid. And I didn't even used to be like that. You know, I think before these dispensary cards, I think these dispensary cards upped it like a little bit, just like a little bit. My purpose for buying dispensary cards isn't for like higher like potency. It's just for like the fact that I don't want to think about, or I want to think that like somebody's checking it to be like, yep, no butane, like, or not no butane, or whatever, because I know they're made with some, but like, you know, there were the least amount of I want the least amount of pesticides possible. So I would hope that somebody like somewhere is checking my weed. So that's why I want to go to so that's why I like the dispensaries, you know. New Jersey government, look at the weed. You know, now these carts are costing me double the price. You know, I always used to get carts for 40, 50 at most. Now I'm getting full grams for 80. They're stronger. The government's looking at them, but they're like, we want $50 more. Lucky for them, I'm fully addicted. So I will go and I will buy. Now I've been trying to, you know, ease my foot off the gas a little bit. I've been trying to, like I said, I've been feeling more guilty. I've been feeling more like I shouldn't be doing this. And I think that that's a process of maturing. I think that one way or the other, I was going to get here. It just so happens that, yeah, it's right now. It's right now at this very second. Look me in the eye and tell me you're never going to hit weed ever again. Yes. All right. Well, you lose. I will tell you those 2 hits got me where I wanted to be, though. I will tell you that. I really hadn't hit it in a while, and I've been better. Of just not at all. I don't really know why. I think I've been trying to be even more productive. I don't know what it is. There's definitely immense pain that exists, and I don't know. My only like coping mechanism is to like work. You know, when I get like really like, I'm like, oh, I gotta accomplish something. I gotta like go do something. I mean, this podcast is something for me. You know, I came out here and I did something. And yeah, has this maybe been not the most mundane one yet? I don't know. It's all right. We're getting there. We're going there. It's honest though. It's an honest chat. That's all it really is ever supposed to be. You know, it's supposed to be an honest chat and 1,000 planes of the word like, and then the phrase, you know. That's what it's supposed to be. But yeah, I guess not as a result, but like I've been having a pretty good week. I don't know. I feel like I've been accomplishing some things. I've been getting some things done. I hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and that might seem like nothing. But, you know, it's not like Instagram where you could follow your friends and all your friends follow you, and that's like 500 right there. Which is a lot when you think about it, but that's, I mean, pretty close to what my Instagram is, 5, 6. Is that really how many people I know enough for them to be like, yeah, I'll follow you back because I see you enough? How many people do you, because that is a great question. And I think about that because I've heard this before, that you're really not supposed to see as many people every day, or like just even in general, like when you go to 7-Eleven and you see all the strays, I don't know. They're not really NPCs. They're more like strays. They're like wandering souls. nomads of the realm. This guy's showing up walking his dog shirtless yesterday, just like asking the guy for some napkins and just not wearing a shirt, but wearing shorts. But the 7-Eleven, man, it just has the most eclectic group of people. Yep, big wood. We're going to use big woods. Nah, screw that, man. It just has a large gathering of strange beings. I get to be one of them. I think it's fun because this is actually like I'm starting to get to know some of the guys that are behind the counter. Most of it is because I ask them about people that go there. We bond over a common ground, and the common ground is the strange things that are going on in that 7-Eleven. The people being weird. The people being weird. That one. The people buying the lottery tickets. Go there. I'm done telling you about the 7-Eleven, and I'm done telling you about the 24-hour fitness. Go in there. My stories clearly haven't done any of it justice. Just go in there, see it. Yeah. So, hey, buddy, how you doing? I don't want to do their accents. I can't do their accents. But I see a bunch of them, and they're pretty nice. But like the thing is, I don't know. We've talked about this before. Like I don't really talk to my mailman. I don't really say what's up to my mailman. And that goes for like a lot of people. There's people that I think that I interact with that I just don't really like talk to. And I wonder if that's because there's just like way too many fucking people. It kind of is. Because it's like I need to keep going. Are you really going to hold me up an extra like 30, 40 seconds every single day so that we can make bad jokes to each other at the 7-Eleven? That's what's going to happen? Like the thing is, these guys, like, most of them are very Indian, let's be blunt. And do I know Doug at the other 7-Eleven, who's a white guy? Yes, I know him. He's so strange. But I did talk to him. But it's because a bunch of other people talked to him that I knew. So that's probably why. But these guys I never really thought of, like, and that's probably shitty of me. I'm in this 7-Eleven every day, sometimes twice a day. It's my convenience store for water, pretty much is the one thing that I go in there, I buy water, and I leave every day. I go in there, I buy the biggest gallon of water. Sometimes I buy 2 gallons of water, and then I leave. But I guess how many times I'm going in there, eventually, now I'm going to have to say, what's up to the guy in 7-Eleven for 30 seconds? We got to give him 30 seconds of my time every day. But I'm just saying that adds up. Talking to him 30 seconds, then, okay. The guy at the front desk at the gym, because I see him every day, we're going to give him a couple jokes. Upstairs, I know probably like, let's see, it depends what day it is, how many people I'm going to know that are going to be 30 seconds to 5 minutes worth of my time of just talking. We go in the locker. Hey, buddy, how you doing? What is up with me? Why do I know all these older gentlemen now, too? It's just like I'm like, hey, what's going on, man? I'm just like, I'm like finding myself. I guess what I'm saying is like, I don't know. I don't have those things. Like, it's not in me to want to be polite. Like, it's so weird for me to be polite to these people. Like, hey, how you doing? What's going on today? Yeah, and just make like the shittiest small talk. It kills me because it's like, and here we are telling stories about the gym again, but like, I'll be dying in the sauna, wherever, and these guys start talking to me, and it's like, what the and sometimes I ain't seen these guys in months. I don't know what these guys' names are. I guess it doesn't matter. I guess it doesn't matter. It's just, about being nice. I guess, man. I guess it's about being nice. But what if I don't want to talk right now? What if I just want to go about my business? Sir, maybe mind your fucking business. And let me mind my business and keep doing me. Because you know what? I have severe anxiety. I'm going to say something weird, and I just need to keep my head down and keep going. Also, I'm high, so please. I'm definitely going to be overthinking and overguessing everything I say, and would prefer to just say nothing and just live in my bubble of existence, my peaceful bubble. Yeah, that's what we like. We like the peaceful bubble. 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 Run dun 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 dun. Run dun dun dun. Run dun 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 dun. Rum dun dun. Rum pum pum rum pum pum rum pum 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 rum pum pum pum. Wow, it's been very maniacal. You know, I've been hearing a very like a march, just like playing in my head. Very, very rum pum 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 rum pum 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 rum pum 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 rum pum 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 rum pum 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 rum pum 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 rum pum pum tum 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 rum pum pum rum rum pum 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 rum 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 pum 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 rum pum 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 rum pum 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 rum pum pum. It's been going on. It's not the Imperial, Vader March, but it's like a similar idea. And we know what that's based off of. I'm not going to share that because I'm not going to compare myself to things like that. But it's like, there's like a march. It's just been going on in my head. It's just been playing, and the feet move and they're the guy with the big I don't know where we're going. We're marching, I'll tell you that. Don't know where we're going. We walking around a little bit. We going for a stroll. Maybe getting out in the night air. How? How? Howling at the moon. That's what we're doing. Some fun things. Let's see. What did I really want to... Yeah, okay. Let's start with the least boring. The people. I was watching this today. We're looking for things to talk about. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. We were looking for current. We were like, what's something that's going on right now? Googling it. New Jersey current events. Multiple shark attacks off the East Coast. I'm like, no. I mean, sharks, man. That shit gets to me. I've been seeing. Yeah, obviously you see more and more videos. I mean, the thing is, they're doing their thing out there, and we're doing our thing over here. But what's the name? I don't know what the name of the. Oh, I think it's Crowbar. They're doing their thing out there. We're doing our thing out here. And now watch the planets collide. Now watch the planets collide. Frozen eyes that bleed for you. Cold steel balls, they're watching you. of tears, choking with your own fears. But you learn from what's killing you, and this time it's real. Now watch the planets collide. Now watch the planets collide. Yeah, man. The planets be colliding. The sharks and the humans be colliding. Apex predator versus apex predator. Because we don't make no mistake, we are the apex predator. We kill the most anything out of anything. All right, fucking look us up on the leaderboards. We're number one. I promise you that shit. But planets collide sometimes. Superpowers, you know. We like China versus America out here. Humans versus sharks. A battle that's been fought and continues to fight and will go on. And yeah, I mean, I was just like looking at some of the stuff, you know, 13-year-old girl, I don't know what she was doing. I think she was drowning on purpose to get some followers. Yo, that's the one I should have saved. I saw this today, I didn't save it, but yo, I'm watching this thing about the guy who freaking, let's see how quick I could Google this. Please, New York Times, don't be one of these articles that's like, yeah, okay, it is one of those. Let's go down to, yeah. Then I'm not gonna use your website. Yeah, so I watched this video. YouTuber crashes plane on purpose for views. He got like 3.1 million views on it, so I'd say it's a hit. Anything that, I mean, I'd say that's a hit. Honestly, though, a lot of things get 3.1 million. I seen this person's account where they're getting like 70, like 20, 10, 20, 30 million views, like consistently, and I'm like, I'm watching it like, what the fuck's going on here? First off, I should have saved some of it so we could watch it together. You're right. But, like, cracking noises in the arm. Cracking noises. But yeah, how the hell are you getting like, what are there, 30, 60? How many millions of people? Oh my God. I got to hire somebody to Google how many people in the world. Okay. Never mind. There's. Okay, there's 7.8 billion. Okay, I could see how. Yeah. All right. I mean, you could get 20 million views. I thought there were like 600 million people, and I'm like, there's no way you're getting that type of like. At that point, the population isn't big enough. Yeah, that population's gonna have to keep expanding because you know what? We're gonna have to keep expanding our views. I think the thing is, it will. I think we're not taking into account how many old bats there are that have no idea what's going on their phones, and eventually they will be replaced by cybernetic children that have phones plugged into their hands. Yeah, digital phone interfaces on their hands. Right now, grandma's asking you how to send emails. I had this person at my party that literally reminded me of it. Like, they were like, Okay, now come over here with me. I'm ready to set up the Wi-Fi. And it's like one of those things where you're like, yep, bring up the arrow. Yep, click on the 3 lines with the dot. Yep, no. Yeah, there you go. It's right there. Okay. What do you click what? There's 3 buttons here, It's like one of those things. So we got a lot of those people. And then you have 6-year-olds that are hacking the internet with Roblox, that are building computers on video games. It's crazy shit. So I'm just saying, I think there's more views out there. So these channels, because I'm a little bit worried in my head, like, if we're going to keep getting more views and making more money, eventually we're going to need more people to be watching stuff. Do we have enough people is really what I'm saying. Are there enough eyeballs? Every day there's 7 million more creators. Who's consuming all this? You're going to need more people. But yeah. So this guy got 3.1 million on his So he apparently did a whole bunch. He jumped out the airplane, and with the camera stuff all in it, and he parachuted to the ground. He then walks over to the airplane to do something. What did it say? Yeah, he walked over to it, and then apparently he got it. Now, apparently he didn't report the incident for another 2 days or something. He then goes on to lie about what happened. And this, that, the other thing. I bet you it's totally illegal to accidentally crash an airplane, man. I mean, what? You could accidentally, what are you gonna do? Think about how much it could go wrong. You're gonna accidentally crash an airplane. Now he was out in the desert. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He went back, and this guy was doing all the cleanup himself. Yeah, he airlifted all the stuff out of there. He cut it apart and brought it to different sites. He wasn't reporting it the right way, at least, and stuff like that. And he was doing it all himself. But he was lying about it all the while. Yeah, I don't know. Apparently he could face up to 20 years in jail, which sounds like some bullshit. I mean, let the man crash the airplane if he wants to. But I could see how that's illegal. So I think he got 3.1 million views on that. So I don't know. That's just a little low for crashing a whole airplane. Yeah, post it on Jacob's YouTube. Let's. Nah, whatever. We'll watch it later. You could Google it later. I crashed my. I watched it. It was funny though. He just hops out. It's like a little airplane. It's just a little plane. That's crazy. That's just crazy. I don't know what the plane had to do with the shark attacks. But damn, I wish I did now. But yeah, these people were getting into it with the sharks, man. They were getting into it with the sharks. Me, I was getting into the docks. I think that's it, though. I think that last one was real long. This one isn't going to be that long. I guess so. I don't know. Depends how long it is. I gotta... Isn't that it? Depends how long it is. But yeah, it's May 22nd. It's 10:36. I'm seeing my himself out on a Monday. Episode 53 of Rainbows and Sunshine. You know, we keep doing it. Rain, shine, dogs in the vicinity. You know, losing trains of thought. Whatever. We keep doing it. That's what you gotta do. Show up. Nah, I ain't got nothing. I ain't got no wisdom. Come on. You know I'm faking it. Let's go Lakers. They're playing tonight. Game 4. They're down 0-3. So I got $20. They lose. And Nuggets win the series. Yeah, man. I've been watching. I was actually, before I came out here, was watching the Celtics Heat. And the Heat really were spanking the Celtics. I don't understand how the Celtics haven't, the Heat are up on the Bucks. Yeah, they just strung some wins together. They lost to Atlanta, who also lost and who got killed by the Celtics, who the Celtics were demolishing. Then they beat Chicago, but barely. They spanked Milwaukee. New York, not the hardest, but they won that series. And now they're 3-0 up on Boston. Damn. I'll be damned if either Boston or the Lakers come back. So I guess go Heat, go Nuggets on these finals in the upcoming days. Very exciting. You can't speak over the end of the song. You gotta leave your thoughts till after. Yeah, very exciting. I don't know what happens in that series. I think the Nuggets are really good. I've been saying that. I think the Nuggets and the Lakers are deeper than the Heat. But the Heat somehow just keep winning. I mean, Jimmy Butler's obviously that guy, but you need more than him. So, but hey, they got him. And he looks damn good, and they look damn good. And you look damn good, all right? I want to thank you for sitting here with me, rather, on this episode of Rainbows and Sunshine, episode 53 of the podcast. Podcast. Yeah, it's always a pleasure. Thank you, folks.